toes up. All in the kitchen can't get it cold up. Nigga like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the bed, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything. I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Cleveland Browns.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Nicole Hardman now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field.
At their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Jack. Crack all 80. Go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Got a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
60 Maverick, 6 down. 18 Cardinals, Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready, ready.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Down at the 2, that sets up 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Alert. Ready. Get ready.
Sampson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Get it! Let go!
Sampson again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to go out of bounds on a rough 1st down effort there. They're going to lose at least a few.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Mustard, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Warriors, 19, 18.
Third and long for him here. Running into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
70.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready? Ready?
A quick throw completed out to the left. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Trevor Etienne to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Have him gain up about a handful there. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
This is ahead for about 5. With that tackle to Michael Hall.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Ready?
Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Down. Yellow, 43. Set.
To the air on first down, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
On second and 10, Young. The screen pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
10 black. Ready.
On third down, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. That one connects. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
70 Ranger. Here we go. Here we go. 18.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go, Jack. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Sanders going to throw here on first. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now Sanders. Fits it through the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
From the red zone now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
At the 6-yard line.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready? Rig alert. Rig 70 Lions. Go.
On third down, I'll go with Sampson. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
He was taken
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Go! Cougar 19! Check smash! Check smash! Mustang 19! Ready!
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th.
Get up! Bronco, 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
They'll go. It's Sanders. Catch is made in close. Oh, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the ready!
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
60 by 6.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Ready! Ready!
Judkins. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Browns take a 13-point lead. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
He's got the first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Sending love from my Facebook person. Ground control with a soul like Rohan. Chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to rap. I'm just telling you that I'm looking good and bad.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43.
Tight end going in motion here. It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Hits his running back. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. They're set up at the 35 now.
Come on,
First down, Panthers.
Black 40. Hut, hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's caught by Hubbard. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
52 book, plaster, thick, claws red. Right blue. Right. Steal. Black. Cut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. And it's the Panthers dealing with third and still 10 to go. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Stop. Smash. Red. Duck stick. Mega. Red.
Third and long for him here. Dumps it underneath. Covered. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Let's go. Black. 95. Set.
Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Got it.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Red. 38. Hut.
Young working from the gun. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Set. Hut. Blue. 32. Go pick.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Hey, blue. Red. Cycle.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Yellow. Blue. Hey, 10 black. Grill green. Claws red. Needle blue. Stripe blue. Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. This finds shot complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Black shot.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Green jack. Black ultra. 6. Mega.
First down, Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit to pick it off. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Ready?
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
60 Maverick. Ready? 7 Viking 18. 19 Lot. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's is hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
First and 10 now from the 30.
2. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Taking a chance to the end zone. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
No throw, third and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Baker with the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Ready.
Looks like they're played safe with a run to the outside. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Sanders now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. And the Panthers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
This is reeled in by Jawan Jennings. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Young. On the quick slant, it's Liggett. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Ready? Play.
Young looking to throw. Set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
97. Black 40. Hey.
Man in motion here.
Blue, go. Go red. Go pink. '43 rail. Yellow, zoom. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 16-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Sanders setting the pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Sanders now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 19 Charger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, here's Sanders. Complete out to the right side. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Complete beyond the marker. They get there to take him down right around the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
To the air, Sanders. Throws caught. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Play action, Sanders. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Gravity line, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Sanders going to look to throw. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Throwing again here, Sanders. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
3rd and long for him here. Looking slant route, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
18.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns make it a 24-point ball game.
31. Panthers 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Baker with the return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Set. Ready. Red 38. Set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the fourth. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Set.
Now it's Young. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 60. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Set. Hut.
Running back sent in motion.
45. One. Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. He has room past the 25. Still fighting forward. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Will line up for the
52
two-point
blue,
conversion.
yellow, zoom, spike, white. Hut.
Here's Young again. And he's in for 2, so don't let him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick.
To kick off for Carolina.
The Panthers say they have it, and the refs agree. Panther football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Ridiculous, take him out. Come on, guys, what are you doing?
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Catch is made down the right sideline. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns stretch the lead to 23. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. Phillips, just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
On the set.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Set.
First down, Young. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. Yellow. 22. Fight. 97. Cut.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Working quickly here.
4 yards. That's good for a Panthers.
Fight,
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard
Blue
line.
striker. Red cycle. Ready?
Young off 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Ready?
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Has it down close. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
16 yards. And the Panthers first down. 1st and goal, Carolina.
Red 38. Ready.
And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Blaster 6. Set.
Again, it's Young. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready! Bronco 80! Tyson, 18! 79 Broncos! No! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Mustang 19!
Back to work after throwing the pick. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, we really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready!
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Cougar 19!
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Right there, baby. Come on.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Go! Panther 11! Panther 11!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set, ready! 60 red! 60 red!
Out of the gun, Young. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ready?
On 2nd and 10, Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Blue, 32. Shot, 17. Set, Hunt.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Air it out on 3rd. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay,
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
set, Hunt. 45, White. Set.
Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
3.
Now Young. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Red, 38. Cut.
To the air yet again. Young. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Field goal doesn't do anything for him here, so the offense staying out there on 4th down.
10 black. Beetle blue. 10.
Desperation time here. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The toss here to Sampson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. Well, Brock,